Good afternoon, everybody. I want to thank you so much for joining us at the MS in Applied Mathematics information session for William Patterson University. We are joined here today with Dr. David Nicin, the graduate program director for this program. During this program, you are going to learn about our new MS in Applied Mathematics. You will also have the ability to ask any questions you may have, whether it is in regards to the program directly or any type of admission questions, and we'd be happy to answer them for you. So during the presentation, we ask that you do keep your microphones muted, and if you have any questions, to please put them in the chat box. When the presentation concludes, there will be an opportunity to speak with Dr. Nicin directly if you have anything else that you kind of thought about as the presentation went on. So without any further ado, I want to introduce you and turn this over to Dr. Nicin. We hope that you do enjoy the information that we're going to provide, and please do let us know if we can help you in any other way. Dr. Nicin?
Hello. So my name is David Nicin. I am the graduate director of our MS in Applied Mathematics, professor in the math department. And I'm here today to tell you a little bit about our program. So the very first thing that I'd like to answer is why? Why are we offering this program? Because it's a new program in math and there are many others. So the reason that we're offering this program is because mathematics right now is where the jobs are. According to US News and World Report, the top 38 jobs out of the top 100 are math jobs right now. And this is serious. They're all math. Some involve math and computers, or they involve healthcare, but they all involve math or healthcare. So the jobs are there right now, and they're growing. The growth rate of stat jobs, 31%. Mathematicians in general, 26%. And for research analysts, which would be people that might be interested in more on the discrete side of things, also 26%. So the jobs are here, and we wanted to create a program that would focus students on the kind of mathematics that they would actually be using when they go off into the workforce. So that is our concept for the program, and that's the way we designed it. So the next thing is how. How would you apply to the program? Well, here's what we need. We're going to need transcripts of your undergraduate coursework showing that you've completed at least 15 credit hours of mathematics. So we will need those transcripts. We require a personal statement from you saying why you're interested in our program. And for non-native English speakers, we do require students to take the test of English of a foreign language. Optional, you can also submit your GRE general test scores if you'd like, and up to 2 letters of recommendation from professors, anyone that can talk about your mathematical ability. And they should contain contact information from these references. Okay, so now what would we be doing in this program? Well, your first year, what we're going to do is we're going to be giving you guys an introduction to sort of the 2 paths in our program, the discrete track and the stat track. And the first year courses are going to be a mix of both. So you'll start off taking analysis, which is going to be required for some of the probability that you guys will be studying later, and the statistics. It's necessary for all of that. Linear algebra also, this one's necessary for both tracks, discrete and stat. Study of matrices, but matrix decomposition theorems. And in this class, you'll also be learning Python. So this is a topics class in linear algebra that also has some coding inside as well. So, and Python is going to be the official language of the program. You'll see it popping up in your other classes as well. It's a language that's really in demand right now. It is the #1 language in data science. And aside from C, it's just the #1 computer programming language in the world right now. So that's why we chose Python to be that. And that's what you would be studying in Math 5200. 5300 probability, it's going to be needed for the stat courses that are up ahead. Okay, now we start digging in a little deeper into the tracks with the next semester. We're preparing people for both, giving them a taste of what's going to be ahead. So there'll be inferential statistics, statistical computing, and applied discrete. And I guess depending on your interests, you'll be taking all of these, but this might give you a chance to decide which track you'd like to take if you're not sure yet upon entering the program. Because the inferential stat and statistical computing classes, they'd be for people that want to go down the stat track, and the applied discrete would be for people that want to go through, well, the discrete track. Okay. Our program also involves a graduate seminar that you take in your second semester here. Basically, it's going to be a chance for students to give presentations, students to see presentations, students how to learn, for students to learn how to make professional sort of research style presentations using LaTeX and Beamer and the tools that are used in industry and mathematics and academia as well. There will be a math research experience or a graduate thesis before you finish the program, regardless of which of the two tracks that you take. Okay, but now we can talk about the two tracks. So we have discrete concentration courses. These involve things like number theory and cryptography, very important in the workforce right now. Topics in graph theory, important for operations research. Algebraic and enumerative combinatorics, same thing. Experimental mathematics, using mathematics and computers together to make conjectures. So all courses that would be in one direction. And then we have our stat courses, non-parametric statistical methods, applied regression analysis, categorical data analysis, experimental design, and multivariate statistical analysis. So those would be for students that want to go and study stats. I'm in the discrete path myself, but we have professors that are specialists in both areas. We have a little flowchart here of which courses are required as a prerequisite for which courses. You'll see the first semester courses up here, and then we have the second semester courses in this row. And then you'll see which ones allow you to take which courses as you look down at a little further onto the list. Here is a picture of our faculty, fairly recent picture of our department. But the people who are in the tracks that you'd probably be most likely to be working with are here. We have Dr. Karabullet. He's a number theorist who would be teaching courses in the discrete track. Myself also teaching in the discrete track. Dr. Vega, who does number theory, elliptic curve type stuff, very important in cryptography. Dr. Zalecki, who is in all sorts of areas of mathematics, studies reordinate arrays, generating functions, all sorts of stuff in the discrete side. And we have Dr. Chen and Wu Lim for our stat path as well. And here are just some pictures of our program. That's actually Dr. Chen right there in our computer lab, in the math department computer lab. And our learning center, different places where the students hang out, a few of my graduate students there. That's Dr. Zalecki, the one from the discrete track I mentioned before, and myself. And this is a picture mostly composed of our current graduate students, Max and Anna and Kwasi and Robert, and me and Dr. Zalecki together here as well. And that's actually all I have to tell you, the immediate stuff for the graduate presentation. I guess I should open it up to questions and ask Christina if there's anything else.
No, I think you did really well in covering it all. Thank you so much for the information. Again, if you do have any questions, whether it be now you want to put them in the chat box or at a later date, we would be more than happy to answer them. You can always reach out to the graduate admissions office. Our email address is graduate@wpunj.edu for any application questions. The application is found on our website. So please feel free to reach out to us again if there's anything. And Dr. Nicin, I'm sure, is always there to answer your questions in regards to the program as well.
Absolutely.
So we want to thank you for taking the time today to learn more about the program. And please don't hesitate to reach out. We hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.